Welcome to Get Real with Eddie, the show that dives into local, regional, and national real estate, the largest creator of millionaires, and the key to building generational wealth. Hosted by Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie is here to share expert insights and strategies to help you unlock the power of real estate. Now, let's grow in real estate with Eddie Ruettiger.
And a happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Well, post St. Patrick's Day, I should say. But we're both wearing green. Yeah, I was going to say, we're both wearing green.
Every day St. Patty's Day. Well, you kind of hit the theme yesterday, so you just keep rocking with it.
Exactly. Well, it's my favorite, one of my favorite t-shirts. So for those that are watching online, yes, I have a Care Bear on my shirt.
Oh, okay.
So it's Good Luck Bear. So, and it just says feeling lucky.
There you go. I'm just wearing green, but, it's like this week I wear all my green sweaters.
So I found this. Remember last year we were doing the RPAC fundraiser. It was supposed to happen around St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I found this at Walmart because I needed a St. Patrick's Day shirt. And I actually picked up like 2 or 3 last year.
Of the same thing?
No, not of this. There was a couple of them that I just really liked on the t-shirts.
Nice.
I mean, when I was younger, I used to wear dress shirts all the time. It was jeans and a dress shirt. Jeans and a dress shirt. As I've gotten older, I have really gone back to the t-shirts a lot when I'm not working and very casual. But they're all certain like prints that I like. Like if it was Transformers stuff or Disney stuff, or in this case, Care Bears, those throwbacks for my childhood stuff. So
you're going retro.
I'm very retro. There's no doubt about that. I do appreciate a good retro t-shirt. That's for sure. So, speaking of some throwbacks and things that are going a little bit crazy, mortgage rates have been going up with all the global tensions that are going on with Iran and everything like that. So after a brief dip below 6%, mortgage rates edged higher. Not much higher, but they did edge higher. This article came out on the 13th, so just a couple days ago, and this was at realtormagazine.com. It actually might be magazine.realtor. Take that, just flip that there. So the 30-year fixed rate mortgage averaged 6.11 this week, according to Freddie Mac, up from 5.98 2 weeks ago, and the rate briefly dipped below 6 for the first time since 2022. While the increase from 5.98 to 6.11 was a relatively strong move, it was largely expected given recent global developments and the upward trend in the 10-year Treasury yield, which mortgage rates tend to follow, says Nadia
Evangelou.
Nadia Evangelou. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was not ready for that.
I have a friend whose name's Nadia.
Nadia?
A couple of them, actually.
Okay. Principal economist and director of real estate research at the National Association of Realtors. Geopolitical developments can create short-term volatility in financial markets. Since the mortgage rate tend to follow movements in the 10-year Treasury yield, the current shifts in global conditions are expected to bring temporary fluctuations in the mortgage rate as well, she said. This surprised me. I can understand the stock market getting fluxed and, with tensions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I am looking for a safe place to keep my money, I think U.S. real estate would be a safe place, and you would go into those 10-year Treasury bonds and those yields. You know what I mean? So I guess you're not really investing in real estate, you're investing in the bond yield. So maybe that's why. But I would still think that would be going into bonds for the U.S. bonds when the market's going a little bit haywire.
Well, no, because there's so many unknowns, and that the financial markets all rely on normal.
Yes.
They don't like volatility.
And they don't like unknown. Yeah.
And they don't like unknown.
Yeah.
So this came pretty much out of nowhere, and there's no clear way forward. That's a lot of unknown. So there you go.
Financial markets were volatile last week amid the ongoing turmoil in the Middle East. There's another one. Got that one?
Mike Frantinoni.
I'm just not doing good this morning with these names.
Frantitoni.
Chief economist at the Mortgage Bankers Association said borrowers in recent weeks were able to get 30-year confirming rates below 6%, but with the current volatility, long-term rates have moved up. So, I like the fact that the rates were under 6. I think we're going to get back under 6. We're going to get back under 6. So, this was written by Melissa Tracy for Realtor Magazine.
How long? Don't know.
It was on March 13th.
No, I meant how long it's going to take to go down.
Yeah.
Is it going to go up more? Will it settle down and go down?
I don't think it's going to go up more. I mean, it might go up a couple, hundredths of a point. So maybe we'll hit 615, 620. I didn't see where the 10-year was at this morning.
Neither.
I think we're going to get back under 6, I think in a couple weeks. Because a lot of the stuff looks like it's winding down. You've had a lot of governments open up oil reserves to put oil back into the market, even though it's not the amount of oil that's in the market. It's the transportation.
I was just going to say, okay, so the oil, I don't think it's got to do with the supply opening up as much as it's got to do with
that strait.
The strait.
Yeah.
And what's going to happen.
And trying to get the oil out of that strait.
Right. Before they start shutting down pumps and refineries and stuff.
Yeah. So, but I think that's the thing. So what oil is stuck in that strait is getting offset by the oil that's not having to go through that strait, that's getting released from all these strategic reserves from all these different countries. And then that's going to keep it going until they get the strait cleared and everything starts moving forward.
When you got to understand, it's only 20% of our supply, but it's more than that goes through the strait in a lot of other countries.
See, now I heard different numbers. I heard right now we're producing enough oil ourselves where we're exporting, we're not importing.
So yes and no. Yes, we're exporting, but we're not using that oil because it's dirtier than what we use. Our refineries are geared towards the higher
cleaner crude.
The cleaner crude.
Okay, I know what you're saying. I understand. Yeah, there's only certain refineries have to do certain things.
Right.
And what are they set up for? What are they doing? And how are they doing it? So,
so we refine the more pure oil.
Yeah.
The crude. Like we could never use Venezuelan crude. It's too dirty. We
are. We're refining some of that crude now. It just depends on the majority of our refineries can't do it. But they're bringing in Venezuelan crude now.
A minimal amount. Mm-hmm. But again, like you said, we export the dirtier crude.
Yeah.
And we export far more
than what we're bringing in.
Than what we bring in.
That's a good point. So this brings up the biggest question. Should you wait for a lower rate?
And you know what my answer to that is?
No.
You said it.
Well, Mortgage rates have already dropped into the upper 5s twice this year, but after just a few days, they ticked back into the 6 range. If you saw that and thought, great, I missed it, you're not the only one. A lot of buyers are treating the 5s like something kind of a magic number.
Told ya. Who predicted that?
You said 5.5.
Yeah, the 5s, 5.5. When we get to 5.5, people are going to hit the green light. I'm telling you, it's the magic number.
I'm not. Well, we're not at 5.5.
I know, but can you imagine how fun it'll be?
5.9. Here's the part most people don't actually run the math on. The payment difference isn't what you think. Let's say you are looking at $500,000 in a home loan. At 6.1, generally speaking, your principal and interest payment is roughly $3,030 a month. So 3,030 a month. At 5.9, it's about $2,966 a month. The difference is $64 a month.
But mentally, I understand.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. I get it. But you're talking about $64 a
Right.
month. Not 3, not 5, 64.
But 64 is a big chunk for some people.
Yes, I completely agree. It is a big chunk for some people.
But mentally, it's huge. Oh, my mortgage is over $3,000. Even though it's $64 difference, I see the mental people have a hard time jumping that fence.
But again, if you're looking to buy, you need to get back in the market now. Because here's the thing. You don't lock your interest rate when you apply for the mortgage. You don't lock your interest rate until you have a contract on a property. That could take you anywhere from 2 weeks to 8 weeks.
Yeah, and these lenders floated a little bit too, so they try to get you the best deal possible.
I agree. They do, because they want referrals.
Yes.
They're looking that, oh, this lender was amazing, you need to use this lender. This lender was amazing, you need to use my lender. You know, it's no different than real estate agents, let's be honest.
Sure.
You know,
absolutely.
we look for the repeat business from our clients at all times. So,
And referrals.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
While rates move up and down, the high fives are here and there. The broader expectation for mortgage rates to hover in the low 6 range, which, yeah, that's where we're at, about low 6s. So looking at where rates have come, the rate right now is about, they're showing 6.2 on this chart, but this was a little bit, I think the chart's a little bit old going into the beginning of March. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, the whole point is, you know what? Buy the house now, especially if you're renting. If you're talking $50 to $100 difference, refinance when it gets down to 5.5.
Yeah.
Every quarter a point, you should have a conversation with a lender. Every half a point to 3/4 of a point, you probably should be refinancing. That
Yeah.
was the oil conversation earlier. Refinancing.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And guess what? You get to live in the house while you're waiting. You know, I mean.
Building equity.
Yeah.
There's the thing. So hold on a second. Let's
I was just going to say.
Let's
offset this.
Let's do some math. If we're talking a $500,000 home, and it's $64 a month.
Yeah, it's a $64 difference.
I'm going to take, based on where our market's at for most of our cities around us,
Yes.
5% growth.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a good average.
All right.
For everybody around us. Right?
Dividing that by 12 months. All right. $64 you're waiting on a $64 a month drop, and you know what you're giving up? Let's say you wait a full year. Let's say it doesn't go back under 6 for the rest of the year.
Okay.
So you wait another year to buy a house.
How much in equity?
You're giving up $2,083.33
Which a month is
25 grand a year.
divided by 12.
No, it was 25 grand already divided by 12.
Oh,
you're
okay.
giving up $2,083.33 a month.
So it's kind of offsetting that $64.
Just a little bit.
Just a skosh.
Just a little bit. And the refinances, you know, wouldn't even cost you that much.
And I want to point out locally, I just read this morning that Hyundai is coming to Joliet.
Really?
Yeah.
In what fashion? As in a sales or
No, they are manufacturing. Like they're bringing in their manufacturing division for professional, like trucks, like refrigerator trucks and stuff. They're
awesome.
adding 2,500 jobs.
That's awesome.
to Joliet.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Yes. Did the article have a starting salary for?
No.
Okay.
They were just talking about the pay. I don't know exactly when they're going to be opening. They're taking over the Lion Electric building.
Manufacturing building?
Yeah, they're going to take over that building. But I don't know, and they're how many millions of dollars, 40 million or something, to get it up to speed and bring in all their equipment and stuff. So I'm not quite sure when the doors will be open on it and they'll be in production, but they've signed the paperwork. They've done the deal.
That's I did not see that.
Yeah.
So that's a huge gain for the city of Joliet.
Huge.
Not just the city of Joliet, Will County
The
as a
area.
whole. Yeah.
The area. That impacts a lot of people, and then it impacts housing. So buy your house now, because when those 2,500 people are looking for a house, you're going to be in competition.
You're going to be in
saying.
major competition. I mean, that's going to be major competition, because right now, you tell me if I'm wrong. This is my impression of what's going on. Because I looked at some numbers for Will County. Maybe we can do it when we get into numbers in a little bit here. But I pulled Will County as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
New listings were up 3.6%.
Okay.
But new listings over $300,000?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. New listings over 2,000 square feet. Down 1.6%. I think that supports the concept and the idea that a lot of the stuff that we are getting on the market right now, we're getting a lot of trash listings. We're getting a lot of beat up housing, small housing. You know, don't get me wrong. Some of it, yeah, it's 1,000 square foot and it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
But like I just showed one Monday night townhouse, and the deck off the bedroom, board completely rotted out. You could see through the board.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And one board is all that needs to be replaced. Nope, not done.
Well, and buyers are out there at that price point. One of the
And this is a price point under 300,000, and it was
now
under
this one
2,000
was
square foot.
significantly under
Yeah.
300,000, but it she did an open house listed Friday, way under, but it needs work. The house needs work. Under 2,000 square feet, wet basement even, like 31 offers, over 100 people looking, 31 offers. And she's not the first one this spring that's had that. I'm seeing it.
Was that a single family house?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, see, the single families.
I'm seeing it a lot.
I'm seeing the single families move, but like the one I'm talking about was a townhouse. And the townhouse definitely had it's sitting. So that might be your niche market. If you're in an affordability aspect and you don't want to be in multiple offers, take a moment, look at condos, look at duplexes.
Yeah.
Look at townhouses.
You might
be able to slide in and get a deal.
Yeah.
Because those, out of that, how many offers did you say?
There was like 100 showings and 31 offers.
So there's still 30 buyers out there that didn't get the house.
Yeah.
Some of them are going to go, you know what, let's start looking at townhouses and duplexes.
And granted, because of the price point and the condition of the home, a lot of it was investors.
True.
So I'm going to preface that, but it just shows that people are out there looking.
Oh, there's people looking. There's no doubt. I've got clients that are looking. I got 3 buyers right now. I can't find what they're looking for.
Yeah, we're back to that again.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we should talk about, buyers instead of the listings.
Because I have a client who's going to hold.
We'll do that later in the show for sure.
Yeah.
So, single women own more homes than ever before, despite the brutal market. More than 20 million single women own homes in the U.S., meaning about 50.9% of the demographic are homeowners.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Because let me tell you, my wife owned her own condo.
Mm-hmm.
It was a huge help for us.
I owned my own home.
I had my own place.
My daughter owns her own home.
She had her own place. So we turned mine into a rental property. We took hers, sold it, and used it as down payment on our house.
Yeah. It helps. Yeah, my daughter owns her own home.
The rising number of single women homeowners underscores resilience in the face of affordability, pressure, and confidence in home ownership as a pathway of long-term wealth, First American said.
My daughter also works a side gig, and a lot of my women buyers that are first-time buyers, a lot of them have a side gig, whether it's waitressing or working extra overtime or whatever. It's an affordability thing, but they're willing to work for it.
Yeah,
so.
no, I had a side gig for a long time when I was single.
Yeah.
And it really wasn't a side gig. It was doing that well. I just decided I didn't want to do that. I wanted to focus more and more on real estate.
Yeah.
So single women are surpassing all odds in the housing market and purchasing homes within an increasingly unaffordable housing market, NAR wrote in the February report. First American credits part of the rise in single women home ownership rate to the increase in the amount of single women who have bachelor's degrees from 20% in 2000 to 35% in 2025, saying it's expanding the pool of financial prepared buyers.
Mm-hmm.
First American found it. While affordability remains strained relative to historical norms, these structural gains in education and income provide a durable foundation for home ownership. So it's making a big difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they are a quantified market moving number.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, they are definitely in the market, and they are finding ways to make things work. It's no doubt in my mind that
there are plenty of single women out there that are, making it work. With kids, without kids, whatever. They're making it happen. So good for them.
I want to take a look at something down south a little that we don't do numbers on very, very frequently.
Oh, there's a little town we don't talk about much.
We don't talk about Elwood, Illinois very, very much. But it does exist, and it is there.
It's a tiny little town.
It is, but right there on Route 53. But they
look what their population is.
Do so well. So the median sales price in Elwood is up 4.7% to $319,750 year over year. That is down from December, where their high was at $325 on the median sales price. The average sales price for Elwood is up 3.2% year over year to $329,973 from a peak of $346,520 back in September of 2025. All right. Market time on average is 30 days. That's down 14.3%, while the median market time is down 25% to 12 days. It has ticked up slightly. In January, it was 11 days. These are numbers from February, as we don't have March data as of yet. Month supply is 1.6 months. That is down 5.9% year over year, but is up from December of 1.4 months. The showings to contract is 8 showings on the median, up 14.3%, while the average is up 33.3% to 12 showings to contract. Showings per listing is 7.6. That is up 40.7% year over year and down from 8.1 in January. What do you have on the population of Elwood?
As of 2026, population for Elwood, Illinois is 2,259 people.
and the median sales price is over 300,000. You're looking at 319,750. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh. Well, and you think about it, it's relativity to Joliet. So if you're looking, Elwood would be a place to go if you want a little space, if you want to be a little more price. Well, obviously the prices are going up now, but it used to be a deal in Elwood.
And you used to have, or you still have, you've got, if you're working at North Point or Center Point, you're right there.
Yeah.
And they also have the Walmart distribution center down there. Now, I love to talk about that distribution center. Do you know what that distribution center is? Do you know how big that center is?
I know it's really huge, but...
Take the John Hancock building and lay it on its side.
Okay.
That's how big. I've driven by it. It is humongous.
That is pretty big.
It's you, and when you see it, you're like, whoa. It's just there. I mean, so I thought Elwood would be a good little conversation.
It's kind of fun.
Want to talk about foreclosures coming soon after the break. So, or are they not coming soon? We're going to talk it here on Get Real with Eddie.
Don't know. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Are you a real estate agent ready to take your career to the next level? Tired of feeling like just another number in the office? It's time to join a brokerage that's invested in you. Exit Real Estate Specialist. At Exit, we don't just offer a desk, we offer growth, mentorship, and the tools you need to build lasting success. Led by Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker, we focus on helping agents create generational wealth, not just close deals. Imagine having the support of cutting-edge technology, top-tier training, and a culture where your success is celebrated. Plus, with Exit's unique residual income opportunities, you're not just earning commissions, you're building your future. Ready to grow? Ready to thrive? Join Exit Real Estate Specialist today. Call Eddie Ruettiger directly at 815-823-5478 or visit www.exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Your future in real estate starts here.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists.
And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Thinking about selling your home? Don't just list it, leverage it with Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie puts powerful marketing strategy behind every sale, featuring professional photography, detailed floor plans, immersive 3D virtual tours, and dynamic video walkthroughs that make your home stand out. With targeting online campaigns, social media exposure, and proven strategies, Eddie attracts serious buyers to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. Plus, you'll always be in the loop with clear, constant communication. Ready to sell with confidence? Call Eddie Ruettiger at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com. Eddie Ruettiger, Strategic Marketing. Stand out results. 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com today.
You made a smart move to get real with Eddie, helping you make your next smart move into your next home.
All right, so as always, when something goes crazy in real estate, everybody starts going, there's going to be a foreclosure wave. Or not.
I love people.
Well, everything is a foreclosure wave. Everything goes back to basically clickbait on YouTube and what people remember. And what do people remember? How bad the Great Recession was in 2008.
Yeah.
And it all goes back to...
And it was.
It was horrible. I was there.
I was too.
You were doing real estate, though.
I know, but I was the lucky homeowner.
Yes,
So,
I know.
I mean...
So...
I took a bath, so, I mean, I get it.
So here's the thing. Foreclosures are ticking up. And it may make your mind jump straight to 2008, specifically to what happened to the market during the housing crash. So we're going to actually have a conversation on this. The simple truth is foreclosure filings are rising, but they're nowhere near crisis level, and that's why we're not heading to a foreclosure crisis. Serious delinquencies are up. The homeowner is 90 days late on their mortgage payment. While these have increased slightly, data from the New York Fed shows that they still remain low and aren't where close to levels seen in the market crash.
You know what? There are several reasons why that is. It's not 2008.
One of my lenders I talk to a lot about stuff like this says that we actually need about a 4%, maybe 5% foreclosure rate. Right now, 1% of mortgages are seriously delinquent, 1 in 100. In the crash, it was 1 in 11, about 9%. But 4 to 5, the market can handle a 4 to 5% foreclosure ratio.
Mm-hmm.
And actually that makes a healthy market because, you have enough lending aspects where the number of people that get the chance to get a home outpace the number of failures. So let's say if we have a really tight constraint market, 10 people get a house.
Right.
All right, no, let's do it. 100 people get a house in a tight lending market.
Mm-hmm.
We loosen those restraints. Another 10 people get a house. So now you're at 110.
Right.
1 out of that 10 is failing.
Yes.
But the other 9, you don't look at the original 100. You look at the 9 that did succeed and did get the chance.
Yeah, you have to give people a chance.
I mean, and now the market absorbs it under the whole 110 people that did it. But
Yep.
right now you're at 1% of that.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? There are a lot of reasons why it's not a big deal or going to be any day soon, because you look at equity. If somebody's really behind, they can fire sale their house.
With the equity in the
And
house.
they've got equity in the house and might even walk away with some money in their pocket.
I came across one the other day. I saw foreclosure and I called and I left a message and I didn't get a call back. And it was really sad. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
But it's like, why?
There's no reason. And then
Yeah.
there's the bank themselves. They're not hardcore like they used to be. They understand because of '08 that it's far better for them financially to work with those homeowners to succeed rather than to just call a loan.
Mm-hmm. Adam shows that only 0.3% of homes are currently going through a foreclosure filing. 0.3.
Yeah, that's...
So why aren't there more foreclosures? All right?
Did I get ahead of myself?
I think you might have. When households feel pressure, they tend to prioritize their mortgage payment above almost everything else because that's the last thing they want to lose is their home. Data from the New York Fed shows serious delinquencies have risen more for credit cards and auto loans, but mortgage delinquencies and home equity lines of credit aren't seeing the same big tick up. They're a lot more stable overall. In other words, people may fall behind on other debts, but they fight hard to keep their homes.
And really, to that point, if you're looking to see the health of the market or what's going on, I would look at the credit card market, how many are delinquent, and car payment. You know, who's delinquent, what the amounts of car payments, delinquencies, boy, I can't talk, are, because that would be an indicator of how many people are really truly in trouble.
Struggling. I see where you're coming from. Home equity does change everything, though. As Darren Bloomquist, VP of Market Economics at Auction.com explains, distressed homeowners, many times, they still have equity in their homes. There's an opportunity for them to sell that home and avoid foreclosure and walk away with equity. And that's what it comes down to is, can I walk away with some money in my pocket?
Yeah. And a lot of people can't. Or they can at least break even.
Yeah. You've got a buyer, I've got a buyer. Let's see, which buyer do I want to talk about? I'm going to talk about my buyer that's looking for Plainfield schools except South. They are not looking for Plainfield South High School. They are looking for Central, North, or East. Mm-hmm. They are looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, true master bath. They prefer not a shared bath with a basement, 2-car garage. I mean, pretty blank and simple. Mm-hmm. That's what they're looking for. Like to be under 400,000. Doesn't have to be. I mean, they'd like to be under 400,000 is where they're looking. They might be able to go up a little bit more, but that's, they're not looking for anything huge or amazing. They just need a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and they're looking Plainfield School District, but not Plainfield South High School.
Okay.
What do you got?
Older lady looking in a 55 plus, wants preferably a 2 and 2, so 2-bed, 2-bath, but we'll take a 2-bed, 1-bath. She wants to keep it a little bit lower in cost, 125 to 140,000.
So condo, townhouse,
townhome,
and 55
and
over.
a 55 plus. So
that's going to be hard for the price range.
That's a challenge.
That's a challenge. Yeah,
that's a challenge.
Yeah, because I don't even know of a non-55 stuff that's in that price range right now.
Yeah.
So would that be somebody that could qualify? Do they have a huge amount down?
Yeah, she'll have a good amount down. She'd like to pay. I'm working with her with a HELOC.
I was going to say maybe if she wants no house payment, maybe she could buy with a reverse mortgage.
That's right, just a HELOC. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, increase her.
She still owes on her current home, so it's a little complicated. Yeah. But that's why I'm working with her to try to get a HELOC and get that so she can afford just a little bit more, give her some options, and then come away and not have to have a payment.
So if you have a property or know of a property that fits either one of these buyers, give us a call. Even if they're not looking to list the property, we'd love to talk to them. They can reach me at 815-823-5478, or you can reach Nancy at
815-545-1162.
All right. After the break, I caught this article and I'm like, oh, I want to see this. I haven't read it yet. The number one reason why buyers walk away and how to get ahead of it. Keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Are you a real estate agent ready to take your career to the next level? Tired of feeling like just another number in the office? It's time to join a brokerage that's invested in you. Exit Real Estate Specialist. At Exit, we don't just offer a desk, we offer growth, mentorship, and the tools you need to build lasting success. Led by Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker, we focus on helping agents create generational wealth, not just close deals. Imagine having the support of cutting-edge technology, top-tier training, and a culture where your success is celebrated. Plus, with Exit's unique residual income opportunities, you're not just earning commissions, you're building your future. Ready to grow? Ready to thrive? Join Exit Real Estate Specialist today. Call Eddie Ruettiger directly at 815-823-5478 or visit www.exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Your future in real estate starts here.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists.
And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Thinking about selling your home? Don't just list it, leverage it with Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie puts powerful marketing strategy behind every sale, featuring professional photography, detailed floor plans, immersive 3D virtual tours, and dynamic video walkthroughs that make your home stand out. With targeting online campaigns, social media exposure, and proven strategies, Eddie attracts serious buyers to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. Plus, you'll always be in the loop with clear, constant communication. Ready to sell with confidence? Call Eddie Ruettiger at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com. Eddie Ruettiger, Strategic Marketing. Stand out results. 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com today.
Doing everything for you except the moving, and be glad. It's Get Real with Eddie.
All right, I have not looked at this article at all.
This I'm interested.
Did you look at this one?
I have not seen this.
Okay. What do you think the number one reason they're walking away with? I think I know what it is. What's your guess, though?
My guess is gonna be they're scared to pull the trigger because of the world being so unknown.
I think it's home inspection issues. I don't think it has anything to do with the world.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's going to be home inspections. I think it's going to be property condition and home inspection. Let's see
I'm talking all the way away from the market. You're talking about from a deal?
Yeah.
Specifically from
Yeah,
a deal.
number one reason why buyers are walking away and how to get ahead of it. It's the headline. So, buyers backing out of contracts is on the rise and has recently reached a high not seen since 2017. That can sound intimidating, but it varies a lot by market. And here's the key thing to understand if you want to sell. A lot of time, there's one common cause, and it's something you can actually control. All right?
Oh, during the home inspection.
All right. Whoops.
Okay.
I jumped down here. Hold on a second.
Yeah, make it Nancy size. Please.
Redfin survey shows over 70% of recently canceled contracts happen because of issues during the home inspection.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about overall, why are people waiting?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Buyers most often back out of deals because issues during the home inspection. Here are the issues. So here's why they're backing out of the deal. 70.4% home inspection or repair issues. Buyer's financing fell through, 27.8%. Buyer was unable to sell current home, 21%. Change in buyer's financial situation, 14.9%. Yes, these numbers are over 100. I'm guessing they got to turn around and answer the question more than once, whatever applied. Buyer found another house they liked better, 12.9%. Had that happen this year.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then,
usually get at least one a year.
and they didn't get that house then. And they just turned around and walked away.
Oh.
Yep. Sellers back out, 11.5%. I have not seen that happen very often. Low appraisal, 7.9%. Haven't seen that too much. Insurance issues, 7%. High mortgage rates, 6.5%. Number one issue, 70.4%, is home inspection or repair issues.
Again, it goes back to buyers are expecting that if they are paying that much money for a house, then they want it fixed.
When you look at a sink, you expect the sink to work. When you look at a toilet, you expect the toilet to work. Look at a hot water heater. I expect it to work.
Right.
I look at the furnace. I expect it to work.
Well, and even if it works, but it's a drippy faucet or a leaking water heater or,
Skipping essential repairs is one of the fastest ways to lose a deal in today's market. There's no doubt about it.
the door doesn't shut.
Yep.
The front door.
Yep.
You have to lock it to keep it closed. Yeah, I've had those.
According to Zillow, these are some of the issues buyers will care about most. All right? Roof leaks or damage, sagging or leaking, plumbing problems, standing water leaks, water damage, electrical concerns, outdated exposed wiring, missing GFCIs, HVAC, it's not functioning, pest or insect damage, termite colonies, hazardous materials, lead, mold, asbestos, safety code violations, missing smoke detectors, windows stuck closed. All right, structural problems, crack in foundation, sagging floors. So these are the issues that are really, really standing out. Odds are that not all of these even apply to your house, maybe one or two things, or maybe none of them. It just depends, but a good agent will have the tools and resources to help you figure this out and get ahead of it.
Yeah, it's very simple. You've got to fix it, or your price is going to reflect it.
And that's the problem is, well, it's only $10,000 to put in a new furnace. Okay, but they're the ones doing the order. And they might not be doing the work, but they're the ones doing the ordering and having to deal with the inconvenience. So they're going to turn around and lower the price by $15,000 to replace a $10,000 furnace. So you're not taking the cost of the repair. You're taking the hit of they're inconvenienced too.
Right. Exactly.
And you should.
Yeah.
You don't want to fix it because you don't want to be inconvenienced, but it's okay for them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Don't have to fix everything either. But you do need to be strategic and tackle the big stuff. All right? Things that you know, things that you're worried about, things that your reason you might be selling. Don't sit there and go, oh, we'll just sell it and I don't have to fix the roof. Well, if it's leaking, yes, you will.
Yes, you will. And you're going to have issues with, the buyers are going to have issues getting that roof insured. And you won't be getting anybody buying the house. You've got to fix it.
It's not even insurance. Sometimes it will make it past the lender.
True. Depending on what it is.
Yeah. I mean, depending on the loan and how bad the damage is and all different scenarios.
Yeah.
You know, so you go in and go, oh, well, we won't sell FHA. Yeah. I am so tired of hearing that. Conventional loans do not take everything. They have a health and safety component. Maybe it's not as strict as FHA, but they do have one.
Yes, they do.
So it's just,
especially a roof. A roof or a leaking foundation, basement, whatever. Those are the two things that are going to cause the biggest problems.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. If you've got any kind of water penetration, it is going to cause you huge concerns, huge problems, and problems getting the loan.
Yep.
There is no doubt in my mind.
Yep.
Because these banks are getting more and more conservative when it comes to those concepts because they don't want to be in foreclosure. It's one of the reasons why we don't have a high foreclosure ratio. It's not just the limitations they're putting on lending. It's not like it was the Wild Wild West back in 06, 07.
Right.
It's also the limitations they're putting on the property condition.
Yeah.
Because they don't want someone buying the house and then getting upside down in the house because they need to do a $5,000, $10,000, $30,000 repair.
Yeah.
They want them to pay the mortgage and pay it off.
And be done.
Yeah. So they are looking at condition. They are looking at bigger picture a lot more than they used to.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started, you could get anything through conventional. Not so much anymore.
No, they're a lot pickier than they used to be.
They are. They turn around and they go, nope, that can go to cash. That can go to the investors. They can fix it up and bring it back on the market, and we'll do the loan on it when they turn around and put it back to the market. That's how they think, and that's how they are.
Yeah.
And they're not wrong.
No, and it's actually the lenders are gaining some advantage because the market is the way it is, because they can say, oh, I know somebody's going to come pick up that house, so
yeah,
they'll make their money.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to make their money. Don't get me wrong. They're looking for loans to do. They are looking for loans to do, but they are still being very smart on what loans they are doing.
Yeah.
And that is the difference between part of the difference between now and what happened in the Great Recession.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They were giving loans to cats.
There was a story. I think a dog actually did get a home loan back then.
We'll
I'll have to Google it or something. I don't know.
There was some animal that got a loan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps it up with Get Real with Eddie. Don't forget, check us out online at getrealwitheddie.com. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, talking about your largest investment, your home.
Thanks for listening to Get Real with Eddie. The views and opinions expressed are those of the host and guests and do not constitute legal, financial, or real estate advice. Listeners should consult appropriate professionals regarding their individual circumstances. Eddie Ruettiger and affiliated parties are not liable for actions taken based on this content. Eddie Ruettiger is the designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialist, Illinois license number 481-014247. Located at 2405 Essington Road, Uden, Joliet, Illinois 60435. Exit Real Estate Specialists is an equal housing opportunity provider. Each Exit office is independently owned and operated. To join an Exit office, call Eddie at 815-823-5478.